Morning all, hope you're well. Let's sort this mess out, shall we? Much better. Right, okay, so today I am going to be running you through probably a little series of some sort. I haven't been posting on YouTube. It is my own fault. There's no one to blame. I've been lazy with it. I kind of just been out of ideas when it comes to being stuck in the house, because it's been about a month now I've been stuck in the house doing the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a little series of just like at-home workouts, but I'm going to run you through like minimal equipment, because I do have a barbell and I do have some dumbbells. So I'm going to run you through like pretty much what I do, basically, my little home workouts and things like that. Should be good. Take you through like teaching points and just a bit of a chill vloggy situation. So I'm actually about to have my pre-workout. I'm not actually on pre-workouts or anything at the minute, because my skin has been insanely bad. Like my eczema gets really bad over winter time, so I'm just going to take it easy with the pre-workout. The beta alanine in the pre-workouts makes me like itch and stuff, and then as soon as I start itching, that's game over, especially if I'm working out and I'm hot and sweaty and stuff anyway. I literally just can't stop like writhing at my skin. So we're not on any pre-workouts at the minute, just having a bit of caffeine with the cup of coffee. I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna get warm, and it's back day today. So we're gonna be doing some deadlifts, some rowing movements, some pulling, some pull-ups, that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'm just gonna actually be doing some biceps as well. But I'll take you through it and we'll have a good little session together. Little home series. I'll start with pull day, and then we'll go probably like chest or push day, and then a leg day as well. Doing different things like recovery stuff, stretching, abs work, bits and bobs, you know. I'll get the videos out. But anyway, let's get to it. Right, okay, so during workout, I'm gonna go and make myself up. Basically, I use aminos, but I don't really use them for anything other than some flavour, some taste whilst I'm training. So I'm gonna be using the watermelon today, and then this is the most important one. I've actually kind of messed the top up a little bit, but creatine. Make sure you get your creatine in. I'm gonna put like a little screenshot on the screen of some of the benefits of creatine and some of the myths debunked. So get it in, just kind of scull this. So like, just chuck it back and wash it down. It's around about 5 grams. If I can sort myself out, probably around about there. Hang on. Done. And then with this, I'm just gonna add like a scoop or something, scoop and a half maybe, just for some flavour. It's quite strong, so not too much. And I've also switched out for the old woolly hat, because that is the case. Look how much is built up against there. So yeah, we're going full warmth mode. I won't be hitting no PRs, I won't be hitting no serious lifts or anything today, like weights wise or whatever. Let me just sort my wrist out. Yeah, I won't be hitting any big lifts or anything, but I'm just going to run you through the movements and stuff, try and warm up as much as possible beforehand. And yeah, it's going to be a good little workout. It's best just to keep going with it all, really. I mean, this weather, I don't want to be messing my back up and anything else up, trying to like lift stupid weight when I'm not going to be fully warm. Like, it's going to be impossible to get like really warm. I'm in a garage with no heat in, the roof kind of leaks a little bit and whatever, so it's just freezing in there. The bars are probably like -2, so I'm just going to see what I can do. Let's do it. Right, so I'm starting with 60, I'm gloved up. I'll be taking them off in a little bit, but I'm just going to start with 60. I only have, I think that's 175 kilos in total, so we'll probably work up to like maybe 140, maybe try it a bit more, 150, 160 potentially, but it's going to be like sets of 5 or 3 or something around about that time. But yeah, just warming up with 60. I'm going to go sumo. I prefer sumo at the minute. I'm really like enjoying the no back pain and kind of focusing on my glutes, and yeah, I'm into it. And don't read this as an old set of Air Force. So before all my little creasing warriors come into the comments.
I know why they ain't know me, so I switch spots.
gonna go, this is 140, the place is so thick, but we're gonna go 140 and I'm gonna do 3 to 5, anywhere around there, that's fine. Take it real fast. Put a little gel.
Diamonds move like never switching position, that's what money be in my bag. Gotta thank God for all the shit that I got, I never had. Now that I'm in it, I got a ball, roll it the wrist, and downs I froze. She wanna fuck, dominoes, taking it down, dominoes, then kick it out, adios, stacking the bread, loud the door, hold the wrist up, don't know where the switch though, got my bands up, think I need a brain stroke, we keep it lit, I can't let these niggas miss us, talking crazy.
Alright, so we're gonna go with 150 for the final weight. It's gonna do like 3 sets of 5 of this. Do have a bit more, but I'm training legs yesterday, hamstrings are tight, it's freezing in here, it's like -1. So yeah, that'll do for now. Yeah, 3 sets of 5. Pass over the old cam. Right.
I know why they ain't know me, so I switch spots. Not running out of fish, so fuck a pit stop. I've been ballin' since a youngin', so I take shots. She just wanna fuck me cause she know I get guac. I hit the jackpot, you a mascot. I want big rocks on my wristwatch. I know why they ain't know me.
Right, okay, next up, we're gonna do some pull-ups. Got a skinny little bar there, just warm the hands up before I get on with it. But yeah, going for some pull-ups. With this, I'm gonna give you some technique and some teaching points to look for when you're doing it, because it's not always good to just like throw yourself up into it, because you kind of just like start kipping or kicking out with your legs, and that just kind of uses momentum to pull you up rather than actually using your lats and bits of your back that you really want to like focus in on using. So I'll give you a couple of bits of technique, and I'll show you first, and then I'll go through technique. Right, so when you're doing your pull-ups, one of the key things that I keep in my head when I'm trying to do it is I'm trying to touch my elbows behind my like lower back, like here. So as I'm pulling down, I'm trying to like touch them. Obviously that's never gonna happen, but that's kind of like what I'm trying to keep in my head. And also I'm trying to pull up and bring my chest to the bar. A lot of the time in this, you'll want to like pull with the hands. I know this is gonna sound weird again, but use the hands as like a grip, all right? There should only be like hooks in a sense, and you're kind of pulling down with the elbows. And when you do that, it then kind of pulls you up and you get that little squeeze where you're looking to hit in your lats and everything. So aim to hit your, aim to touch your elbows behind your back and pull down like this, bringing your chest to the bar, rather than like trying to pull in with your biceps all the time, because you start to do this sort of thing. If you look at my back there, it's not really engaged. Whereas if I try and just use my, I'll pull down my elbows and use my hands as hooks only, you kind of get that like wide circle in which helps squeeze your back together. So that rather than that. Okay, little tip here. But I'll do another set. We're doing sets of 8. I'm really just trying to focus in on it. Not going too much. I don't want to be fatigued trying to like, throw myself up. And a lot of people do this as well, which is really like not ideal. It does help you get an extra couple of reps, but it's not ideal when you're looking to like focus in on specific muscle and really target it and grow that area and get stronger at it. So this is something that people do, like throw the legs up and do this sort of thing. Very crossfitty, but bodybuilders, if you're looking to like build and grow that particular area, you've got to really take it easy. Don't worry too much about the reps, just try and control it and really feel it. And once you may only get like 2 or 3 reps, but when you like focus in on those 2 or 3 reps and make them really, really good, you'll get better and better and better at them, meaning you can then do more reps and start adding like weights or vests or whatever. But focus in, try and get the reps right first before you start like aiming for loads and loads of reps or something. So alright, so what I'm doing is I'm going for 6 sets in total, and I'm going for anywhere between 6 and 8 reps. Perfectly fine, really, just trying to be super, super steady on the descent. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do wide grip and then underhand grip and just alternate either one. So I'll be in 3 sets of each for 6 to 8 reps. Next up, with this one, again, you'll be really want to pull your biceps. Try and do this sort of thing. Yeah, so try and come in that sort of a motion rather than that sort of a motion. You'll know what I mean, so if you kind of just pull down, your back is really, really engaged rather than only doing that. Look how much my back's involved in that, not much, but that it is. Right, so we've done our pull-ups now, and we're going to move on to bent over row. I'm going to run through this one. When we're going too heavy again, just lower back, anything like that. I just don't want to be messing it up. One blurry, oh there, it's got focus on the wrong place. There we go. So yeah, going to be doing bent over rows. I can take you through some teaching points for this one, but it's a fairly self-explanatory movement. It's something I like to do at the start of this movement that really sets you up for the movement itself. So I'll show you that, but it's basically just like deadlifting it up to a straight position and then lowering back down into it rather than just like pulling straight from the floor. But yeah, bent over rows next, let's go. Right, yeah, so the teaching point that I'm going to take, if it's on the rack, then it's totally cool. You can start obviously from here, come back, and then lower yourself down. Personally, I like to go just below my knees. Obviously, it depends on how flexible you are on your hamstrings, but you really don't want to be like arching your lower back the wrong way. So come up nice and straight with the bar. Lower yourself down, bend the knees ever so slightly, and the weight kind of sits right up there for me, and I really like that. And then just pull it again, try to touch your elbows behind your back. Like you've got a grate between your shoulder blades, and you try to just like pop the grate. That's the easiest way I can explain it. So yeah, at the top, bring the shoulder blades back, tense the core, come down, to around about here, row down. Tempo wise, obviously just trying to pull up around about like 1 second, so basically 1 and then just lower it down slower than what you pull it up, and that's just going to help engage your muscles, break down the muscle fibers and help with the growth of everything. So you don't really just want to be going like and then dropping back into it because it's going to jerk you forward, you're going to pull and stuff, messing your form up. So really just take it steady on the eccentric part of the movement, and then on the concentric, pulling up, squeezing, slowly lowering it back down. Slightly slower than what you pulled it up. Right, next up we're going to go with shrugs. I'm starting with 80 kilos, probably go up to 100. Sets of 12. We're going to do barbell shrugs, basically super simple. Obviously you're just trying to like squeeze the traps at the top, and then we're going to superset that with those dumbbells down there, which are for rear delt flies. So I'm going to park my backside on the bench and then obviously do rear delt flies. Yeah, it's a superset. It's a nice little superset to do because you're not really like using too much of your back whilst doing this. Obviously this is mainly traps and that's mainly rear delts, so it's a nice one to superset together. So 12 reps on this, 12 reps on that, and then we're going to up the weight of this one but stay the same on there. Because if I start doing too much weight on there, I start incorporating more on my back, and I really want to just focus on
dreams be contagious, I be giving you that king shit. Yo, I be in the dirt if you need me, ayy. Loyal to that soil, though that lane ain't free. Paying dues, playing it underground. Where we all stay dreaming. Always speak on grace, knowing that I'll be it. Morning reassurance, smoke for all my demons. In the gun, no surgery, control my procedure.
A little bit of a tip with these, instead of trying to like lift them up, so yeah, instead of trying to pull them back like that, or just pull your elbows back, just try and drag your hands wide. Try and drag them to each wall. What happens is your arms will naturally lift by themselves, and you can only get to around about there before your rear delts are like fully tensed. So it's a good little tip rather than just trying to pull back, because you can get so much more range of motion but it's incorporating a lot more of your back, and obviously we don't want to be doing that on this particular exercise. Just want to be focusing on our rear delts. So if you try and drag your hands out wide, your elbows will come up and back anyway, and you can get that good squeeze. Obviously a little bit of a bend in the elbow, but it's a great little movement. You can rest yourself on your legs so that you're not like throwing the weights back and forward and using your legs to like lift the weight up anyway. So give it a shot. Right, okay, so finished up on back, completely done. We're gonna hit a little bit of biceps just to finish off the pull workout. Honestly, I don't really do too much biceps, especially after a back workout. Like I find that they're hit enough, so I'm gonna do 2 exercises, but we're gonna do like 6 sets. No, 5 sets, but back to back. So basically, I'm gonna go with the usuals, the staple, a seated curl, supinated grip, so that means palms up, palms facing up, nice and controlled, slow on the descent on that one. And then I'm gonna go into standing hammer curls. It's literally my favorite 2 exercises for arms. It's pretty much all I've ever done for biceps, apart from like preacher curls and stuff like that. But I find that all I really need is these 2 exercises. If you have some dumbbells kicking around, you can just smash these 2 repeatedly or repetitive, be consistent with them, and your arms will grow. Like if you're pushing yourself, your arms will grow. And if the weights are too light, just do more reps, especially until gyms are open and stuff like that. So you'd be sound. But yeah, I'll show you these 2, and that'll be the workout done, completely finished.
Always speak on grace, knowing that I be it. Morning reassurance, smoke for all my demons. In the can no surgery, control my procedure. Sick beyond the surface, know what I believe in. Living history though, not completed. Whoa, I done seen it. All strategic. Fuck a hater though, like I'm seen it. Y'all can't see me. Got the hunger. Stop no longer. Time to piece it. Time to piece it. In your region. Well respected. Got receipts. Got my purpose. Got my reasons. Through experiences, I could teach you. Put you on them dreams. That's contagious.
The weather here in the UK, especially the North UK, is insane at the minute. We're getting lots and lots of snow. But that is the workout done. I'm just going to go inside, make some food, and then that'll be it. But I hope you enjoyed the little workout and took some tips from it. Because that's the same back routine I've been doing for the past month. So definitely recommend it. So after your workout, if you're a bit of a lazy one, I've got a good little quick meal for you. If you want like a high protein, quick, good meal, this is the one. So let me just flip my screen. Right, so basically, grab yourself a tin of tuna. This is the, my camera's focused on the fucking rice. Yeah, so this is a John West tuna. There's 145 grams in here. And then if you look at the macros there, there's 25 grams per 100 grams. So there's just over 30 grams of protein in that. And then I have the golden vegetable rice. If you want to steam off some veg, that's a great little thing to add to your rice. But there's loads of these little rices. They're just 2 minutes, you bang them in the microwave, mix it up with your tuna. I also like to stick it with, I douse it in a little bit of tomato ketchup because, you know, ketchup. And then a little crack of salt. What else? Maybe some chili flakes. Something simple, really quick, 2 minutes, and you've got yourself quite a high protein, good carbs. Yeah, it's a decent little meal. And like I said, you can fry off some veg as well if you want, which doesn't take too long at all, or steam off some veg. It's a good one, post-workout. And if you pair it with a protein shake, wash it down. That's one I've got at the minute. I used to have post-workout. This is what I have post-workout at the minute. So a raspberry one, Food Spring. So that's a good one. That's what I have. And then I have it with my lacto-free milk. So it's super easy, just a couple of scoops in a regular little shaker. And you've got yourself like easily about 50, 60 grams of protein, good carbs, and you know, you're full up for a good couple of hours. So really easy, and it takes 2 minutes, if that. No, it's definitely no Michelin star, but you know, it does the job. It's going to suffice for now until dinner later. So yeah, not too bad at all. Try it out. Let me know what you think. It's super easy, quick meal. Magic, and that's all we need.